Hi all, today in this video we will learn about what a branding strategy is and we need to develop it. So let's begin with what branding strategy is. Brand strategy is a long-term plan for the development of a successful branding in order to achieve specific goals. First, let's clear up the biggest misconception about brand strategy. Your brand is not your product, your logo, your website, or your name. In fact, your brand is much more than that. It's the stuff that feels intangible, but it's that hard to pin down feeling that separates powerhouse and mediocre brands from each other. So, to help you rein in what many marketeers consider more of an art and less of a science, we've broken down 7 essential components of a comprehensive brand strategy that will help keep your company around for ages. Components for a comprehensive branding strategy. The first is purpose. Every brand makes a promise. But in a marketplace in which consumer confidence is low and budgetary vigilance is high, it's not just making a promise that separates one brand from another, but having a defining purpose. While understanding what your business promises is necessary when defining your brand positioning, knowing why you wake up every day and go to work carries more weight. In other words, your purpose is more specific, in that it serves as a differentiator between you and your competitor. How can you define your business's purpose? Purpose can be viewed in 2 ways. 1. Functional. This concept focuses on the evaluation of success in terms of immediate and commercial reasons, i.e., the purpose of the business is to make money. The second is intentional. This concept focuses on success as it relates to the ability to make money and do good in the world. While making money is important to almost every business, we admire brands that emphasize their willingness to achieve more than just profitability, like IKEA. IKEA vision isn't just to sell furniture, but rather to create a better everyday life. This approach is appealing to potential customers as it demonstrates their commitment to providing value beyond the point of sale. When finding your business's purpose, keep this example in mind. While making money is a priority, operating under that notion alone does little to set your brand apart from others in your industry. Second is consistency. The key to consistency is to avoid talking about things that don't relate to or enhance your brand. Added a new photo to your business's Facebook page. What does it mean for your company? Does it align with your message? Or was it just something funny that would quite frankly confuse your audience? In an effort to give your brand a platform to stand on, you need to be sure that all of your messaging is cohesive. Ultimately, consistency contributes to brand recognition, which fuels customer loyalty. To see a great example of consistency, let's look at Coca-Cola. As a result of their commitment to consistency, every element of their marketing works harmoniously together. This has helped them become one of the most recognizable brands in the world. Even on the surface of their social media accounts, for example, the seamlessness of their brand is very apparent. Third is emotion. Customers aren't always rational. How else do you explain that person who paid thousands of dollars more for a Harley rather than buying another cheaper, equally well-made bike? There was an emotional voice in there somehow whispering, "Buy a Harley." Buy, but what? Harley Davidson uses emotional branding by creating a community around their brand. They began the hog, Harley Owners Group to connect their customers with their brand and each other. By providing their customers with an opportunity to feel like they are part of a larger group that's more tight-knit than just a bunch of motorcycle riders, Harley-Davidson is able to position themselves as an obvious choice for someone looking to purchase a bike. Why? People have an innate desire to build relationships. Research from psychologists Roy Baumeister and Mark Leary best describes this need in their belongingness hypothesis, which states people have a basic psychological need to feel closely connected to others, and that caring, affectionate bonds from close relationships are a major part of human behavior. Not to mention belongingness, the need for love, affection, and being part of groups falls directly in the middle of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which aims to categorize different human needs. What is the lesson to be learned? Find a way to connect to your customers on a deeper, more emotional level. Do you give them peace of mind? Make them feel like part of the family. Do you make life easier? Use emotional triggers like this to strengthen your relationship and foster loyalty. Fourth is flexible or flexibility. In this fast changing world, marketeers must remain flexible to stay relevant. On the plus side, this frees you to be creative with your campaigns. You may be thinking, wait a minute, how am I supposed to remain consistent while also being flexible? Good question. While consistency aims to set the standard of your brand, flexibility enables you to make adjustments that build interest and distinguish your approach from that of your competition. A great example of this type of strategic balance comes from Old Spice. These days, Old Spice is one of the best examples of successful marketing across the board. However, until recently, wearing Old Spice was pretty much an unspoken requirement for dads everywhere. Today, they are one of the most popular brands for male of all ages. Their secret? Flexibility. Between new commercials, a new website, new packaging, and new product names, Old Spice managed to attract the attention of a new, younger generation by making strategic enhancements to their already strong brand. So if your old tactics aren't working anymore, don't be afraid to change. Just because it worked in the past doesn't mean it's working now. Take the opportunity to engage your followers in fresh, new ways. Are there some out of the box partnerships your brand can make? Are there attributes about your product you never highlighted? Use those to connect with new customers and remind your old ones why they love you. Fifth is employee involvement. As we mentioned before, achieving a sense of consistency is important if you wish to build brand recognition. And while a style guide can help you achieve a cohesive digital experience, it's equally important for your employees to be well versed in how they should be communicating with customers and representing the brand. If your brand is playful and bubbly through Twitter engagements, then it wouldn't make sense if a customer called in and was connected with a grumpy, monotone representative, right? To avoid this type of mismatched experience, take note of Zappos' approach. If you've ever been on the line with a customer service representative from Zappos, you know what I'm talking about. Zappos is so committed to ensuring that not only their brand but all brands remain consistent across digital and human interactions that they've dedicated an entire department to the cause called Zappos Insights. Sixth is loyalty. If you already have people that love you, your company, and your brand, don't just sit there. Reward them for that love. These customers have gone out their way to write about you, to tell their friends about you, and to act as your brand ambassadors. Cultivating loyalty from these people early on will yield more returning customers and more profits for your business. Loyalty is a critical part of every brand strategy, especially if you're looking to support your sales organization. At the end of the day, highlighting a positive relationship between you and your existing customers sets the tone of what potential customers can expect if they choose to do business with you. Seventh is competitive awareness. Take the competition as a challenge to improve your own strategy and create greater value in your overall brand. You are in the same business and going after the same customers, right? So, watch what they do. Do some of their tactics succeed? Do some fail? Tailor your brand positioning based on their experience to better your company. A great example of how to improve your brand by learning from your competitors comes from Pizza Hut. When a pizza lover posed this question to his Twitter following, Pizza Hut didn't miss a beat. They playfully responded in minutes before Domino's had a chance to speak up. If Domino's is keeping an eye on the competitors, they will know to act fast the next time a situation like this arises. While staying in tune with your competitors' strategies is important, if you want to enhance your brand, don't let them dictate each and every move you make. This marks the end of this video. Thank you.